Oh, hang on. These are explosive. Let's be very careful. Oh, no. Freaking birds.
Something alien.
At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge.
Earth God's orders.
There's definitely going to be something to do in there.
Hallucinations, paranoia, suicide. But the Ishimura brought this marker on board anyway.
Yeah, look at this.
Like that was the plan.
Wait. The marker.
Okay, back up. Where's this marker now?
In cargo. All packaged up for delivery.
Okay, turn the fans off. Power on both air. I do not know what they were barking at. They're being weird. They're being so weird.
Ishimura. I mean,
How am I supposed to?
you're one hell of an engineer.
Your experiment's gonna kill us all! Daniels!
Everything goes wrong for me. Darn it. Nothing ever goes my way.
It was all for nothing.
Just have a big old hissy fit. I wanna leave this shit. Around to replenish its tar supply, but be warned that the tar it expels has a restorative effect on catchers. Interesting. The aliens were made by bigger, badder, and more complex aliens. Exactly. As like what chicken and the egg? Like where did it all start? We'll probably never know. You know? And honestly, maybe that's the whole point.
The connection looks strong and steady to me. That cargo you...
Yeah. Smoking is so bad for you guys. It's so bad. Don't do it. She's so cool. Don't do it. Lung cancer. It's really not good for your lungs. She smiled. Okay. What? I know. Yeah. Oh, they want you to say "get ho ho ho, get wrecked, noob." Come here. Come over here. Come over here. Say it into the mic.
Ho ho ho, get wrecked, noob.
He says that all the time too. Wait, so this is where Hartman is?
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
The delivery terminal, huh? Hello? Oh, did I drive over it? I drove over the delivery terminal. I parked on the terminal. Yeah. Oops. There we go. Where is it? I parked over the top of it. The game's glitched or something. To Twitch, you guys voted for that? AMS died. A follower. Of course. Wait, okay. Did you guys vote? Was the vote that just someone dies and it randomly picked AMS? Or did you guys vote for AMS to die? Because it was a random death and it just happened. 6 out of 7 of us voted to kill someone. And it was AMS who probably voted no. This is my life, I swear. Commiserations on your loss. Corpses are not good for sanitation. They're likely to get the other followers. Hello, everybody. Good morning and welcome to the pre-work coffee hour on this beautiful, my voice cracked. Beautiful Oh, jeez. Beautiful January 14th, 2026. Do you guys see my camera skipping, or is it just in my preview? Is it looking smooth? Hold on. Trying to get it to do it again. You see that? You see that little skip right there? Is that just in the preview? I'm not running that much stuff. I really shouldn't be. I wonder if I can just turn the main cam off for a second. I'm going to turn it off and back on again and see if that helps, but weird. Anyway, hi everybody. The Phantom Menace this morning is Reaper. How many times is that now? 41. 41 times. Congratulations. And thank you also for clocking in. Clocking in and punching the old clock 419 times. Almost a funny number. You're close to a funny number. See there, it's still doing it. Hang on. Let me pause this. Is it because of the fireplace? Let me try this. I'm just going to rock back and forth a little bit. Okay, it seems to have stopped. It's this gentle fire crackles for study ambiance. I don't know why. Weird. Anyway, thank you for clocking in. Tomorrow you get your funny number. MRSA, I'm so glad you're here, MRSA. Thank you for clocking in. I'm so glad you're here early because I wanna show something off first to you and to Ursa. And there's Ursa too, of House Ursa. Thank you for clocking in. I got some stuff to show you guys that I think you'll love. And there's Lars. Hi, Lars. Good morning. And Mute's here as well. Ho, ho, ho. Get wrecked, noob. Indeed. And a get wrecked noob to you as well. I love that. I love how much Zeke loves that. Anything to show you? I got something to show you right here. Right here. This is what we're doing today, guys. We're sorting. And we're going to give MRSA his sticker rant. And we're going to give him his sticker rant by doing a couple of Lego sticker videos that I found that I haven't watched fully yet. I just kind of got a vibe for it and then clicked off of it and saved it. So I haven't watched these yet either, but we will get there. So that's for you, Lars, too. It's for everybody. How was BG3? BG3 was good. I had a little, it's hard to see. I need to light these things up better. You can see my little decanter is full of whiskey back there now. So I had a little sip or two of whiskey while I was playing. And it made me feel very warm and also very tired. So I don't know if I'll be doing that because sometimes on Tuesday nights, I really need to get through the night. But I could see on a nice, like relaxing evening where I got nothing else going on, taking a couple sips to make me extra tired. Hi, Drowsy. How did he know? Bebo, how did you know, dude? Okay, I'm going to turn the fireplace back on. You guys let me know. Do you guys see my camera skipping around? Let's see. As soon as I turn that on, so it must be Chrome that's doing it. I'm just going to move a little bit. Anyway, yeah, it was hairspray whiskey. As soon as I smelled it, I was like, golly, that is like some kind of chemical hairspray. I made myself drink most of the cup. I put some ice in it later. I'm smooth for you guys. Okay, I guess that's all I care about. That's good because I saw a couple skips right there. Even it must just be I don't know. As long as I'm smooth for you guys, that's all I care about. Ashley came in and smelled it. She said it smelled more like nail polish remover, and I was like, I could see why you'd think that, you know. But anyway, I got something in the decanter, so now it's there if I ever need it. But I can't say that I will be a participant in that a lot. I do think I was reading some stuff like I literally Googled how do I drink whiskey and not just I go, and it lingers too. It lingers. It is not smooth. I keep thinking of those memes where somebody takes a drink and they go smooth. That's exactly how it was. It's not smooth at all. It will wake up your taste buds for sure. But I was looking up like, how do I drink this? And they were like, you know, you got to like ease you should try it. Like, what do they call it? Whiskey. Not, what is it when it's not on the rocks? There's a term for it. You guys know. Whiskey neat. Is it neat? Anyway, basically just not putting anything else. Yeah, neat. So I did it. I did that first, so I'm proud of myself. And then I put some ice in it. And it was like the ice did make it a little better, but not by much. Not much at all. And then let's see what else. See if there's anything else about the whiskey I wanted to talk about. Oh, I want to do Coke. I want to get like some Coke Zero and mix that. And then I think that would probably be how I will participate in that when I do. But it's probably going to be like maybe a once weekly. And I don't even know. I don't think Tuesday night actually is the best night for it because it made me more drowsy than anything else. And by, 10:30, I was like, guys, I'm fading fast. I'm so tired. So it didn't give me like, the fun giggles or anything like that. It just made me tired. I want to do Coke. There we go. Thank you. Coke Zero. You got to add the zero. Dang it. Anyway. Okay. MRSA and Ursa. We're going to be doing some sorting today. This is for everybody, not just MRSA and Ursa, but we're doing some sorting today. let me show you what I have. I have 2 containers. Let me just make sure I'm decent here. Okay, I'm decent. I have 2 containers of about this size. And this is the collection that I got from a friend that has still not been sorted. The only thing that has been sorted is the Mega Blocks have been removed and sorted into their own box. Did I say Mega Box? Did I say Mega Box? Anyway, these are all the Mega Blocks. You can't hear anything? Wait. When I'm that far back, is that, or do you mean like right now? You couldn't hear me when I'm that far back, right? Tell me you can hear now. Let me move this. You can't hear at all when I'm further from the mic. Oh, wow. Okay. I thought it would pick me up at least a little. Okay, well, that's a container from, that is a container from the friend that I got, a couple of months ago, almost. Maybe I can up the mic a little bit. I'll up the mic a little. But yeah, that's that collection. These are all the Mega Blocks and or non-Lego things. Hashtag non-Lego. That I got from that box as well. And I have been told that MRSA wants this. So I'm going to box this up. I actually need a box that's a little bit bigger because I'm going to include the Grinch from the Christmas build. Because I have nowhere to store that as well. But you can see there's a lot of really fun stuff in here, Look, there's the Mega Blocks. You can tell because of the little studs on there. You see how they're just not quite right? The autofocus isn't probably going to get that, but trust me, here's a little dart. I won't go through everything that's in here because I want there to be some things a surprise for MRSA. But yeah, I'm going to box this up and send this to you if you really want it. A fair warning and disclosures. There's some very gross stuff in here. There's some stuff that I don't know what it is. And open at your own peril. I don't think there's anything that'll hurt you. I just disclaimer that I don't know what some of it is. Does that make sense? So by accepting this package and opening it, you accept any weirdness that comes with it. A mechanical pencil and a Sharpie. Yes, I want it all. Excellent. There's some lip balm right here. That just came from some kid. And chapstick. Yeah. Let's see what it is. It is Superman lip balm. You're fine. Anyway, there's one thing I wanted to say. Oh, look, batteries and magnets. Those are strong magnets. Holy cow. They're holding up the batteries. What the heck? There's one other thing I wanted to say. It occurred to me as I was doing some sorting. Please don't ship the batteries. You're probably right. I'll set these aside. You're probably right. I don't think there's very many in there. I think that's the only 2 that I found. It occurred to me as I was sorting through this. I kept coming across pieces like this blue one that I'm like, man, I used to have some of those too. Or this yellow one in particular also stuck out to me. It's like, this is really interesting. I used to have some of these, right? And like a flash of brilliance, it occurred to me that years ago, I was doing this exact same thing. Back when we lived in the old house, I was going to be a Lego content creator. I was doing stuff on Instagram, which if you go to the Nonder Instagram, there is still some remnants of that time left. Like when I was building this Millennium Falcon, I did that in stories on Instagram. A little bit younger Non, but not too much. But when I was going through that, I was like, well, I got to purge my collection, much like I'm doing now. So I had mentioned to a coworker, hey, I got all these Mega Bloks that I really want to get rid of. And her kid really liked Lego. And she was like, hey, he would love to have them. And I was like, deal, they're yours. So I sorted through my entire collection, got them all out, purged my life of Mega Bloks once again. And I gave it to that mother and her kid. She would always mention to me offhandedly that, like, hey, one day, whenever he's older and he's like, doesn't want his Lego anymore, I'm going to give it to you. And I guess I never really took her that seriously. I'm like, one, who would grow out of Lego? Who would do that? That doesn't make any sense. But two, it's like, he'll probably just forget. It's fine. I did not take it too seriously. But then last year, she texted me out of the blue and said, hey, is this still your number? I'm like, yeah, it sure is. And then she's like, all right. So he's ready. He's actually moving into a new room and he's purging a lot of his toys he had as a kid, which is sad. He's almost an adult. And actually, he might even just be an adult. He might just be 18 now. And he's like, yep, I'm ready. And I told her, I was like, hey, can I give you I'll give you $50 or something, especially when she told me it was 3 or 4 boxes that she had. I was like, I can give you $50 or something. She's like, nope, I said that I would give these to you. I don't want you to pay a penny for them. Here you go. Very nice, very nice. But at the time, it didn't occur to me when I got this collection. And it didn't even occur to me when I was sorting through everything here. This is the same kid. This is the same kid. These are the same Mega Bloks. So yes, this is familiar. These are my Mega Bloks. These were mine. I gave them to him, and then he gave them back to me. It didn't dawn on me at all that I had given him the Mega Bloks. And then she in turn was like, well, you can have his whole collection when he's done with it. So the Mega Bloks that I painstakingly sorted out of my collection years ago have returned to me as if some kind of curse. And I had to sort them out of the collection twice. And now I pass that curse on to the Ursa household. It better not return to me. If it returns to me again, then I'm cursed for life. Something is very wrong. I don't know why that did not occur to me. It just, in the moment, I didn't think anything of it. And then as I started going through, so these pieces here are actually from a set my parents got me for Christmas. That was a Blue Angels set. And if you know anything about me, especially younger me, I was obsessed with airplanes. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm obsessed now, but I still like them. I like a good plane, but I was obsessed with airplanes and especially the Blue Angels. And so my dad and my mom got me a Blue Angels set. And that's what I think most of these blue and yellow bricks here are from that. Not all the pieces are here. And I know that because I didn't see the cockpit for it. So I don't think I could ever like rebuild that anyway. So I don't think I have all the pieces necessary to do that. But it was kind of a little trip down memory lane to be like, oh, wow. This is like half of this collection's like my old collection. Isn't that so cool? Yeah. I thought that was pretty cool as well. So yeah. This is my Mega Bloks collection from a child. Christmas of, I don't know, 2002, maybe something like that. Mixed with the Lego collection of another young boy who lived in Texas. And I think that's where most of the weird stuff comes from. I didn't give him this half Easter egg. So that's all his contribution. But you know how it happened. There's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle right here that I know Mersa will be interested in. There he is. There's a lot of stuff in here, and there's a lot of funny stuff as well that I will keep a secret. But that's it. I'm passing the Mega Bloks curse on to you, Mersa. And I hope you enjoy it. All right. And that's a good segment, I think, too. That might make a good little highlight. I do hope you like it, though. When that occurred to me, it was so funny. So funny. Put those aside. Okay. All right. So all I'm basically going to do today is just grab one of these, and I'm going to take a scoop out of the giant bin, put it here, and we're going to do basics, I think, right now. We're going to start with like bricks, plates, all the basic stuff, and just kind of start getting these here. And then I'll have this set up here throughout the day that I might just grab a scoop here and there and try to do some sorting. So let's do that right now. I didn't think this through. It just spilled all over the... floor. Hold on. If by chance... If by chance we come across more, I'll put it in there. Back. Was I ever really gone, though? I mean, I hope you didn't miss that whole segment. It was a lot of fun. So here's something half built. We'll go ahead and take this apart. Were you ever really gone? I don't know. I also owe Mersa hit the sticker rant here. So as we're doing some sorting, we can do that. Kiddo came over, so I was AFK. I'll make it into a segment for you as well. I was talking about the Mega Bloks collection, so you'll probably be interested in hearing about that. I'll make it into a highlight for us. Which kiddo came over? Was it your niece? Today's music selection is from one of my favorite bands as a child. And I say child, I mean probably teen and early 20s. Called House of Heroes. I made a playlist years ago on Spotify of all my favorites. Kind of a Columbus, Ohio rock group. Sort of started out as like a Christian rock group, but I think they kind of like, I don't think they ever had a moment where they're like, we're not Christian anymore, but I just think their music kind of focused less on like, you know, Jesus later on. So, but it's good. It's good stuff. Stand up. Your God Kid. Their niece is safely up in college. Okay, that's okay. It'll be a surprise when Mercy gets some Mega Bloks. Okay, cool. Oh, there's a lot more elements in here than I thought. Okay, here we go. I'm seeing a lot of these plates right here, so let's start with these. And now for something completely different. When's game of the stream? Gosh, it's mid-January already. I don't know, Betty. I don't know, buddy. I don't know why I said it like that. I don't know. By the way, speaking of being in constant neck muscle pull pain, the more phantoms spawn too. Okay, cool. Thank you, Bebo. Back to what Mersa was saying. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to put a little bit of time into editing something down. I'm going to have to put a little bit of time into setting up for, like, I need like a podium. There's a lot of actual like stuff I need to do to get ready for that. I should probably, as a first step, set up the poll so that you guys can at least vote. That's probably a good idea. You know what? I should write that down. Not to call you out. No problem swept on the carpet. Nothing to see here. Yeah, no, yeah, of course. Let's see. No, it's a good idea to at least get the 114, 26. It'll be interesting because it might be the last game of the stream. So that's an important one, you know. It might be an important one, guys. So I'll get the poll set up so that you guys can at least start voting on that. And then I'll find a time. I'll find some time somewhere. I don't think the editing part will take too long because, well, it's gonna. I'm really hoping that the game's had enough clips to go through and download. I'm really crossing my fingies on that one. You know, did you talk about I caption? Because I had to clip and post that. It's incredible. I caption. Am I forgetting what that is? You're going to remind me and I'm going to say, oh, right. Oh, Bebo said it. Oh. I did not clip that. I didn't even see it. Let me go back up. When did he say that? I must have missed that one, Bebo. You asked for more clips and you got a lot. Good luck. Some of the games I got a lot. I think the main ones will be fine. I think the games that will be like the top 3 or 4, we're going to have plenty of clips. It's all the other ones. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't. I'll have to rethink it. I'll have to rethink it for this last one. Oh, you clipped it and put it in the Beboisms. Let me read it real quick. God save us, the foolish kings. School behind the bleachers. This is probably one of my favorite songs by House of Heroes. It's called God Save the Foolish Kings. I caption. That is pretty funny at 7:12. Oh, he did that early, huh? 7:12. Why did I not see? Was that today? Huh, interesting. It tickled me in the right spot. It was a pretty good one. You came back to chat and saw it. I completely missed it. When you said back, there it is. There it is. I see it right underneath Lars saying don't ship batteries, which fair. The foolish thing. The cam is stuttering. Okay, see? The cam is stuttering. It is whenever I'm playing freaking Chrome over here. Chrome is just such a resource hog. You're such a hog. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try something else. Let's see. Let me see. Wrong one. Hang on one sec. Oh, on fire, chat. Oh, you'll never find me. Okay. Maybe that'll be better because I switched over to Opera for that. Something about Something about Chrome just stinks. Drip Viper, hello, howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Good morning. All right. Maybe that'll be better now. We thought that it was just on my side because I've seen it do that, but I didn't know if you guys were actually seeing any of the stutter or not. Okay. I guess we could do sticker talk now. I owe MRSA a sticker rant. This might be the ultimate sticker rant. I'll put those over there for now. Might be the ultimate sticker rant. I have a couple of videos to watch while we do this, while we just go through and sort some of this collection out. All right, I got a couple of those, so we'll make one of those. Actually, let me put all of those over here. I got a couple of bricks. So we'll put them right here. There we go. And then anything that's kind of like, so you'll notice I'm putting these plates here. These are for 2x4s. So anything that's like a plate that's not a 2x4, I'll set here for right now. That way, if I ever, if I get enough, I'll put them in one of these containers. But over my land. Looks like we got some Bionicle potentially. Or actually, this might be the Jango Fett, because we found his head. Remember that? You have 2 new things to share? Tell me more. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff in Sip and See, which is great, because I think we'll need it. Oh, by the way, okay. 2 new things to share for Sip and See, or just in general? Okay. We got some slopes. I think I might have put all of those in the same one, so we're going to start one for slopes, because I see quite a few in this. A lot of creepy old men at the mall today. Oh, okay. What are they doing? What are they doing? And my Swedish apartment sold. I know, I bought it. I mean, what? That's great, though. I'm glad to hear that. That's great. So does that mean you're out of Sweden semi-permanently? Cool. And we're happy about that, right? That's a good move for you. I'm glad it sold, though. Look at this cute one. I don't think I've ever seen this one. Going on a day trip next Tuesday. Excellent. That is really cute. I don't know what that's from. Huh. I might have to look that one up. Well, now you're obsessed, Dutch. Hopefully the new characters and move closer to 50 before Clumsy's in office that had bills in them. Lamau. Out of context, for people who are watching the YouTube VOD right now, first off, hi. Second off, that's Bebo. Whenever I just randomly say a weird sentence string together, that is from our bot, Bebo. He's a little bit haywire. So don't pay attention to him all the time. Sometimes he says some bangers, but a lot of times it's just nonsense and not the good kind. Hey, look, another Mega Block. I knew from the shade. Yeah, nice excuse. Now, anytime I say something, I can just say, "Oh, that you're not in the Twitch chat." Obviously, that was Bebo. And there's no proof down here because he doesn't show up in the bar for some reason. You know what I noticed? He does show up in this chat right here, this one above me now. But I decided not to use this chat because one, it just takes up so much space, and then I couldn't get it to like look quite right. Like it seems hard to read to me, especially if I have, nothing over here. And then if I put an overlay behind it, then it's just blocking a lot of the screen. So I decided to just use the bar chat. But for some reason, he does show up in here. In fact, there he is. He's right there, So I don't know why he shows up in that chat, but not the bar chat. You think it seems fine? You think that's readable enough for you? It also is where this thing goes when we're ready. We might be ready. Are we ready for a video? I kind of want to hear what this guy has to say. Let's do it. Maybe with a very transparent background. I'll work on that then. I did originally start with that chat because I thought, oh, this'll look cool. This'll make me look like a Twitch streamer, you know? I'll look like an XQC or something. Blech, blech. Not that I want to, but you know how it is. Oh, another Mega Block. MRSA. Oh, shoot. Well, I dropped it. Hang on. Okay. So we won't watch this whole thing in this window. I also have this set up here that we can watch it in a little bit bigger window. Maybe tomorrow. Okay. Let's start with the shorter one. The hate applying Lego stickers do this. Let's start with this one first. And then we'll go on to the other one, because the other one's about 12 minutes long. So let me bring the music down here so we don't play both of those at the same time. Okay, let's watch this one. This one is by Vice Versa Bricks, 12,000 subscribers on YouTube. Iron, hello. I can imagine non-luring MRSA by breadcrumbing Mega Blocks. That was a Freudian slip right there, if I've ever seen one. Anywho, let's do this, shall we? Actually, I think now that I'm looking at it, I think I actually need to make this a little bit bigger. Maybe we just ditch the sides at all. There we go. I want you guys to be able to see. I also want to be able to see the creator, though. Hang on. That's kind of why I had it that way to begin with. Ooh, that's not bad. That's not bad. I like that right there. The way you can see the creator and we can see like the vast majority of the video there. Okay, come on. Oh, the OCD is kicking in there. Okay, there we go. Lock it down. Okay, there we go. Ams is here. Hi, Ams. And Iron also clocked in. Lady Iron and I almost said Lady Iron and Lady Ams. But you're not Lady Ams. You're just Ams 06060. I knew you were gonna. I don't know why I said that. You are not a lady. Fair. Then we will not call you lady. Hey, lady. I get to take Rumi for her first day of puppy daycare today. She's probably huge now, right? I love how you say puppy, and she is probably giant now. I can just tell. I saw a picture of probably a month or so after you got her, and it was like, holy cow, that dog is going to give them a run for their money for sure. She's now 4 months old. Holy cow. Holy cow. Okay, so as part of MRSA's sticker rant, here we go. Vice Versa Bricks. Hate applying Lego stickers? Yes. Do this. All right, fine.
So,
I'll hear you out.
Applying Lego stickers? I feel you. It can be a frustrating experience for some, if not all people. However, there is a solution to apply.
I like that Concord, by the way. Also,
let me show you.
Speaking of which, I am going to be pausing a lot. If we are going to be watching other creators' stuff on here, I'm going to be pausing a lot. I'm going to be adding a lot to it. I'm also probably not going to watch things in whole. This one's a little shorter, so I probably will. But I'll want you guys to go over and give these places some love if you found it entertaining. I just want to make sure that I'm being as creative as possible and actually changing the medium and not just stealing people's videos. It's shower time with Nonder. I mean, what? Not many people have had that honor. Not zero though. But not many. You got pictures and pets. We'll take a look here in a minute. Okay, here we go.
No, you don't need a resort.
Hang on, that's pretty funny.
Time. Let me show you.
Here's how you do it. Yeah, let's go. Okay, end of video. Video's done. We're done. We're done. He's right. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. kidding. I'm
No,
kidding.
You don't
I'm
need to
kidding.
resort to completely throwing them out of rage, because there is a way to apply Lego stickers on your builds without any hassle. All you'll
Are you
need
sure?
is dish soap and
Wait.
a nice bowl. Doesn't matter
Really?
what color soap you got. We're
This
going
is-
with orange today. Head to your sink. Make sure your bowl is
This is not where I thought this was going. I thought he was going to be like, get your brick separator. Like, yeah, we know. I coined that. I'm the first one to have done that as an original Nonder idea.
nice and clean before use. Fill that boy up with some lukewarm water.
Okay.
Sprinkle some of that dish soap in, not too much. Perfect. Now mix that up. Take a sip.
Ew.
Instantly regretted that. Skip this step. All right, you're good to go. Get to your station.
I don't know if I want to bring water.
And pull out your handy dandy brick separator.
Oh, he is going
If
to do
you
the brick
don't got one,
separator
you can just
trick.
use your fingers. I think
Nice,
it's best to
nice.
apply stickers after completing a set. This way you can enjoy the building process without the stress of having to apply stickers along the way.
You know what? I wonder if that works though, because there might be some places with hard to get to stickers though, that if you didn't do it during the build process, I don't know. I'm trying to think of an opportunity where, but putting the stickers on last isn't a horrible idea. Like I'm trying to think of the Game Boy. I guess the Game Boy only had the 2 stickers for the cartridges, which would be accessible after you're done building. Just trying to think of a place where that would be, I guess. I mean, I guess he just said like you can enjoy the build without the frustration of having the Lego. That's why you can't do it. You could do it while building, but he's just like, you might as well just build it, have fun building it, and then worry about the stickers later. Look at how naked the X-Wing looks too without that. It looks without any stickers. They didn't print anything for that set. Funny story, but Lego's waterproof. That's true. I used to bring my, I used to have like Lego boats and stuff as a kid. And I used to bring them into the bath all the time. Probably harsh soaps and stuff is not probably great for it. So you'd have to do it before you start washing up. But regular soap is good.
Now remove the piece you're going to be applying the sticker to and use a
Okay.
microfiber cloth or any cloth and just wipe off any dust or oils from the piece. Now
Okay.
bring over your sticker sheet, make sure all the stickers are not dusty or gross, and just begin by dabbing your finger into the soapy water mixture and just paint that soapy solution over the piece and cover all the edges. Then carefully peel off the sticker with the top edge of the brick separator.
This seems like a
Then just
lot.
plop it on the piece. Now delicately use your fingers to slide the sticker around. You're gonna have like 3 to 5 minutes to align it
Oh,
perfectly. When
3
you
to
feel like
5
you're done,
minutes
wipe
is-
off the excess water with your cloth, then flip around your brick separator and just squeegee out the excess water from underneath the sticker.
Okay.
And that's it. Simple. Simple is good. Now put that piece aside and repeat the process on the rest of them.
Let's see, you're still kind of like taking it apart to... You could do this while you're actually doing it. You don't like stickers? Oh boy, let me tell you. Oops. I hate stickers. I feel like there's a couple different arguments here. One is morals. It's a morality argument. I think it's such I don't have a lot to support this, but I feel like it is a cheat. I feel like it's cheating. Ams, we're gonna be doing sticker rant anyway because MRSA did it yesterday. But hey, I'll take your points. I'll gobble those points up. Gimme, you have plenty. But yeah, I feel like this is the morality argument. I feel like it's very lazy and cheap and cutting corners of Lego to do that because there are some pieces they decide to print, other pieces they decide not to print. You know. I think that's pretty lazy for a company that does pretty dang well, especially on a set like, let's say the set like the Lego Millennium Falcon, which, yeah, that actually absolutely had stickers because some of the pieces on the hull were stickerized. So that's a good example of one that you might not want to do this soap thing to, or at least putting your stickers on later afterwards, because there are some in the inside. And let me tell you, once you have this thing built, you do not want to open it up. It's one of the things about that set that I dislike. One of the very few is that it is so hard to access the interior and so not worth it. But there's a sticker on the hallway. The hallway itself is a sticker in that, like the little curved hallway. That is a sticker. So anyway, I do feel like it's kind of cutting corners, kind of cheap. I feel like they're cheaping out every time they do it. I don't have any proof for that. So that's a morality argument. Do you guys want to know the real argument? And you probably know this by now, but especially as a kid, I was just not good at putting these stickers on. And so I would put these stickers on and they wouldn't be quite right. I mean, even today as an adult, the Razor Crest up there bothers me because I feel like I took my time and put it on, but some of the stickers don't match up with some of the printed pieces they have on there. They did this weird thing where they're like, half of it is stickers, half of it is printed. And it's like, okay, all right, great. So lining those up was a pain in the tuchus, and I didn't like it at all. But if I was better at it, maybe I would like it more. That's the real rub, is that like there's childhood trauma of it not being perfect. It's probably a little bit of OCD, probably in hand with my ADHD that like just doesn't want to do that task because it's like this extra task that takes a little bit of skill that I'm paranoid I don't have the skill for, anxiety. Right. So that's the real reason. Honestly, it's not the funny reason. I do think that Lego, it kind of cuts corners on stickers, especially with, can you imagine? Wait, I need to look this up. Hold on. Let's just go here. Hold on 1 second. How many? One of the most expensive Lego sets that they make. The most expensive Lego sets they make. I'm going to bring the music back for right this. At over $1,000 after tax and shipping. The Lego Death Star has 67 stickers. It is a large sticker sheet with 67 stickers. Don't believe me? Look at that. 6 set. Oh, 6 set. Jeez. You got me. Dang it. Zeke's cousins told him about 6-7, and he is obsessed with it now. And it's harmless enough, I guess. Whenever he's counting, he stops and like goes 5, 6, 7. But I didn't even think of it. Anyway, look at that. So I don't know. I just kind of like there's some. I'm not a model builder. I've tried building models back when I was younger. And I was never really good at it. One, I couldn't get the glue quite right. I'd get glue everywhere. The glue would like seep out. Some of the pieces wouldn't be put in just right. I was just never really a fan of model building. I think that's why I gravitated more towards Lego, because it's just simple. This piece clips on here, and then you can just do it however you want. Glue, not glue leave. Glue leave. A different kind of glue. There's dozens of no step stickers on some of the big ones. What does no step mean? I have trauma from Hot Wheels sets. I stopped doing it. Kids don't care. Oh, the horses for glue. Yeah. G.I. Joe vehicles. So there's another part of this too. This is a little more of a personal story, and it kind of hit me not too long ago. One of the other one of the other reasons I don't like stickers, I was a kid. Speaking of Hot Wheels, this is a Micro Machines story. So I was a kid building Micro Machines sets. And, well, not sets, sorry. Building Micro Machine play sets. Play sets is the word I'm looking for. So I had this one. Oh, you guys, we've talked about this before. The Super Van City. You guys remember talking about Super Van City, right? Super Van City. I might need to play the commercial for you again because it's a banger. But on that set, I keep calling it a set. It's not a Lego set. It was a van that converted into a play set. You remember? Yeah. So that thing had a ton of stickers and some really big stickers. Some of the roads were stickers that you had to put on. I got this for Christmas one year. It was the biggest Christmas present I've ever gotten. It's the one that I remember the most. I think my parents went in on it with my grandparents. Oh, excuse me. Because we went to Wisconsin, actually. AMS. We went to Wisconsin for Christmas that year, which we didn't do a lot. We had most of our Christmases at home. So I think my grandparents went in on it with my parents to get it. Anyway, we get it home. He's helping me put stickers on. He messes up one of the stickers. Classic, right? I would do the same thing. I have done the same thing with my own son. And like, I think I was fine. I was like, it's okay. It's fine. But I think that was one of the first times I remember my dad crying. My dad's a very emotional person, much like myself. He'd tear up at movies and stuff. I'd see him like tearing up. He'd take his glasses off and do the whole like, you know, he was a pretty emotional guy. So it's not that I didn't see him crying, but he was just like in that moment, I remember him being very down on himself because he's like, I ruined this thing that he's looked forward to for so long. It's so sad. The lore is deep. I don't know if I've ever shared this part of the lore. Stickers ruin relationships. Sticker ruins childhood. And but I'm the kind of kid who was like, it's fine. Like, you know, it's okay, Dad. Like, that's fine. But like, I remember distinctly him being kind of like torn up about it. And I was like, oof, you know, that sucks. And now as a father myself, I totally understand why that would happen. Like, you know, you're helping your kid with something and you break something that means a lot to him. Like, that would be, if I broke one of Zeke's Buzz Lightyears, that would be devastating, you know? But in all reality, and I think I don't have the actual Super Van City. My parents might actually have it back at their house, but Ashley bought me one not too long ago. And it looks like exactly like the one I had, like all the wear and tear as well. But yeah, the sticker lore is very deep. That is part of it too, that it's like, why are we, so then when we move to Lego, it's like we're in this medium where we have all these different colored bricks. Why are we pausing to add additional stress and trauma to this wonderful hobby? We're adding all this unnecessary trauma, honestly. Like, look at the Lego Death Star ones again. Are these essential? Are these essential to like having a fun build experience? I would say no. If these were all custom printed bricks, imagine having custom printed bricks for Alderaan being destroyed. Spoiler alert. You know? Kaboom. You know, and if you didn't have to worry about that, this would become these pieces will become more expensive as well, right? Oh, did you see the name of this subreddit? Wait, I don't think you can see it. I think it's cut off a little bit there. I don't know how I can make you see that. See, that'll just break it. I can't even say it out loud. Hold on, I'll bring down the source real quick. Hang on. There you go. Did we just find our favorite subreddits? Wow. Wait, is this people being like super critical? Let's go here. Let's go to the What is this? Hang on. About hit hard by 2026. Real serious Lego. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? r/Lego circle uses the S. Uses the S. Oh, do you think it's irony? That might be. Don't break the Reddit content policy. High quality posts. Blur and censor usernames. No unironic haul posting /flexing. Isn't this all going to be flexing? Be critical, not toxic. I love that. Censor subreddit names. No self-promotion. No. Is this a no politics thing? No politics. Politics is mad cringe. Guys, I got to disagree with you here. I'm so sorry. This is a bad take. I understand in a Lego forum that you would want to say no politics. I understand that completely. But don't say this part. Don't say this part. Because this is why things suck right now. Is because people think this. And this is how people like DJT get elected. This is absolutely what gets people like that elected. When good people do nothing or think that politics is stupid and cringe and like not important, it's important. So anyway, I don't care too much about the take about not having politics in your chat. That's fine. That's totally fine. But you could just take this part out. Just take that part out. Anyway, little side rant. Yeah, they're not being entirely serious. Sure. Resellers are not welcome. The phrase "let people enjoy things" is outlawed around these parts. It's a lame way of saying who cares if their behavior is bad, they're having fun. I don't know if I like this place. No shilling, the multi-billion corporation is not your friend. Sure. Okay. That's fine. No robots, no bots. That's okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine. I'm not critiquing this subreddit per se. But some of the stuff is like, okay, all right. Oh, hang on. It's basically a parody of people who take things very seriously. Yeah. You just don't understand the jerk yet? Oh, I totally understand circle jerk. I totally understand that. I wonder what kind of stuff is posted in here, though. I kind of want to see. Hang on. Announcement, the disc star. Oh, see, but wait, guys. Wait, guys, 12 hours ago, I thought that no poopy ticks. Do you see why my radar was going off a little bit? What Lego set could the Prime Minister of Denmark gift to you-know-who to stop him from wanting to buy Greenland? 678 comments. Hold on. Hang on, let's just see. So it's just people posting... Oh, Lego Island. That's so good. That's so good. There's this one. Here we go. Good one. Good one. I like that. I like that one. Lego Friends. There's an island Lego Friends. The White House, but with the ballroom extension. I like that. Lego Duplo construction set. At least some of these seem like they're George Lucas with $4.05 billion. That's a funny picture. All right. Anyway, I love that. Okay. So, I mean, are they saying with that, putting that in the comments that they actually are okay with politics? Because this is a deeply political post. These are deeply political answers. You might not think so, but so what's up with that? What's up with that, Legos? The fact that New City Airport has a TSA section implies that there was a Lego 9. How is this not political, guys? What are we talking about? Wait. What do you mean? We're talking about Lego 9/11. That's two posts in a row, honestly, that are pretty political. Oh, wow. What the heck is up with that? Okay. We need more Lego sets that let you trans its gender. Valid. Fine. Cool. But again, what? Wait, is that whole... are the rules just absolutely. Hang on, I got to see the comments on this one. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think that that should be political, but people obviously make it because we have to have laws to protect people, you know. Let's see. Of course, everyone knows the entire D&D base is trans. Why can't I change the gender of my Millennium Falcon? You have the UCS version, you can change the antenna, which is close enough. So, like, I don't know. Like, this is so funny for a place that said it's not political. Okay. Now it's worth 200. I mean, people are generally, I think, being okay, you know? Ew, okay. Anyway, I'm getting down a rabbit hole here. We need more Lego sets that are going directly up my... We need them to release a Dutchman so I can recreate the whirlpool scene between. Okay. All right. Hold on. Where were we? We were applying Lego stickers. Holy cow. Holy cow. What did you come back to? This was all your sticker rant. Welcome, new people. Hi. Okay. All right. So it doesn't look like they take their rules too seriously. I still think you shouldn't call politics poopy and stupid and cringe. Can people use them that way? Sure. But like, that's why we are where we are. And rant. Oh, that entire thread though was very funny. I mean, need to go and look at that again. Especially the Captain Jack's the Pirates of the Caribbean one. Yeah. So Lars, in that, is that like a genre of, like, I know what a circle, you know what is, but in that genre of subreddit, I'm not really up on subreddit cultures. I'm not a big Reddit guy. I don't really like it that much, but is that like are the rules also meant to be like tongue in cheek? I bet the official Lego sub has politics banned. Absolutely. Again, doing like, it's a genre, all right. You could call it that. Genre is a good name for it. No, again, it is not about banning of political talk in a Lego subreddit. That makes a lot of sense to me, right? It's the cringe. I'm actually a centrist position of like politics is stupid and we should just not pay attention to it. That's the part I take. I don't know. I'm not mad about it, but True Celt. Hi, True Celt. How you doing? Does that mean we're getting close? Oh, we still got a little bit of time. So good to see you a little earlier, True Celt. How you doing? And if it's banned there, their rule is 100% a parody, including someone on r/Lego calling it poopy ticks. That's true. Okay. Well, then maybe I'm taking it too. Maybe I'm taking it too literally. Maybe if they actually don't believe that politics are dumb, then I can get on board with a little bit of trolling like that. I just want my Lego community to be so woke, you know? I just want it to be so incredibly woke. Why can't we just have woke Lego? Anyway, I am ultra sensitive to online like communities that like, I don't know. I feel like I read in between the lines a lot on some of these places where it's like the way that they engage with like politics and or Trump is a big indicator for me of like what they truly believe. They'll say politics is stupid, and then behind the scenes they'll be like, always vote this way. Always vote for the fascists, you know? And it's like, whoa, okay. Bit of escapism, and usually people that are super rightist are the ones being made fun of because, well, they're the ones that tend to take things overly seriously. That's true. Okay. I absolutely love getting derailed with you guys, But let's continue on with the rest of this video. We've only got a couple minutes left. Hang on, let me stop the music here real quick. Sorry. I don't want to play too many things over the top of the other. I mean, we get the idea here, right? I do like that you can kind of slide it around for a while. That part alone might make it worth it. I might have to try it on the next sticker set. What do you guys think? I might do it while I'm building, though. I don't think I want to wait. We get the drift here, right? Let's see. Let's go to the end and just see
Every single time. The one downside to this method is having to wait for the pieces to dry. I think it's best to air them out for at least an hour. 30 minutes might...
Okay, so that's the kicker right there. Let them dry out for an hour or 30 minutes to an hour to let all that, so that way they don't slide around even more. So that might be a reason why you'd want to do it after the fact. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I'll try it though. I'll give it a shot.
Might be pushing it. This is Cooper from Vice Versa Bricks.
Well, there we go.
Watching and happy building.
You know what, Vice Versa Bricks, thank you so much for that. That was good. Good video. Good video. If we can't campaign to get rid of stickers entirely, then we're going to have to make peace with them. You know? Make peace with our sticker gods, as the case may be. And that is going to end the sticker rant. Although, oh, no, wait, there's another sticker video. Hold on. I do want to check this one out. We might not watch the full thing, but we got time. This guy is talking about the problem with Lego stickers. And some of the belief of, like, you know, the quality issues and stuff like that. So I think we will watch this guy. This is Obi-Wan Studios. Let's get back to this part. I'm not doing a lot of sorting, but I'm getting a little bit done here and there. Hi, Coleman. How you doing, buddy? So strong teas make me cry. That was another Beboism. That was not me. Trust me. Trust me. All right. Here we go.
Lego Star Wars has a sticker problem, at least I personally think so.
I'm with you.
In this video, I'm going to explain exactly why I feel this way. Now, the idea for this video, this discussion, came about from the video I did where I talked about the lack of dual-molded legs within the $1,000 Ultimate.
What do you mean
Collector Series
dual-molded
Death
legs?
Star, and my reaction to the interviews that the designers of the set did, kind of talking about the elements and where they were allocated and things like that. What I didn't...
I don't know what dual molded legs means. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe prints. Are they talking about like prints on the legs? Like Han Solo might have on his leg his holster on one, and you know, just his regular pants on the other. I think that might be what he's talking about.
Expect from that video was in the about 730 comments, at least at the time of
how they're printed, right? Like the print on the legs. So not the stickers, the injection mold.
Where so many people airing out their frustrations about the stickers being included in that set. And I'll throw up some of the comments related to stickers that I got on that video.
Not the printed, but the plastic itself.
Yeah,
okay.
That's a lot of them, and I definitely do agree. There are way too many stickers in the UCS Death Star. I personally could live with there
I feel like you could do these little chevrons here. You could do that with a mix of different tiles, white and black tiles. I think you could do that. So it's kind of weird that they would spend, I guess, because they're probably just going to put a plate down and then just a smooth plate and then just put it over it. It's probably quicker for them. But there's definitely a way that you could do that, especially for how much that costs, you know? Oh, no, don't go to the World at War trailer. Dang it. You're going to see a lot of COD stuff in my history because I use, darn it, I use this account for researching stuff on Spooky Deer videos, which, by the way, youtube.com/spookydeer. If you're wanting to know about war crimes in Call of Duty, that is your place to go, man. You should go check out that video. It's doing really well. And also I look up stuff for Zeke's Minecraft stuff here. Research, yeah. Hopefully you won't see anything too cringe on this, but I don't think you will. Okay, sorry, buddy. Sorry, Obi-Wan.
In that set, and I'll
hold
throw
on.
up some,
Let me go forward.
in my opinion,
There we
for
go.
that set. But the whole point to the discussion that I'm making in this video and wanting just to bring about a conversation about within the LEGO Star Wars fan community is that I feel like there is a greater issue when it comes to stickers, and it's not whether LEGO should or shouldn't be including them within sets.
Here, I'm gonna
but
go
it's
into
that I personally feel like for the
the
past
scene.
handful of years at least, the quality of the stickers that we are getting in sets has just not been good enough, and it can actually make these sets, in my opinion, look a lot worse because the quality can be so bad. And I'm going to get into some examples of where these stickers...
I haven't really noticed that. Again, like I see sticker and I just go red. Like the rage filter goes over my eyes. So I don't guess I've ever like looked too closely enough at the stickers to say like, oh, the quality's gotten worse. I think they've always been bad, but it's possible. It's possible. Hi, Iron. Can I be your roommate? America's getting, yeah, getting. Good point. Good point, Coleman. Good point. Getting. We done been. This is how we do. This is a very American way to be. You know. Everything else has been an anomaly, apparently. Let's see. So I don't know. I don't know about the quality of the stickers. I feel like they've always kind of been trash. It always has felt like a cheap out. Like you know, you're cutting corners. But maybe they have been. I don't know. We'll see.
How the set looks, and just don't add value for your money at all. The first set that I want to look at as an example is the UCS Razor Crest, one of my favorite LEGO Star Wars sets
I
ever.
swear I did not pre-watch this. I didn't pre-watch this at all. I just saw that like somebody was talking about the problem with stickers, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna watch that. First off, he said he bought this up as an example of poorly designed stickers. This is exactly what I was just talking about. I promise I didn't pre-watch this. This is just kismet. And also he said that this is one of his favorite LEGO Star Wars sets, and I think I concur. I think I concur with that. I concur. No, I think I agree with that. I'm trying to think. Let me see. The UCS Boba Fett is also very good too, though. I think those two might be tied. The UCS Millennium Falcon is great, but only because of its size. Design-wise, it's very flimsy and fragile. But anyway, let's see what he says about the Razor Crest.
Because you can just tell the designers put so much love and effort
Absolutely.
and attention to detail into this thing, because the build
That'll
is
preach.
truly exceptional, except for the stickers that are on the exterior being the main issues here. You have this beautiful yellow striped detail that runs alongside the Razor Crest done in brick built form, and it looks great until you get to the sticker, and it's just such a jarring contrast between the gray of the sticker and the gray of the brick. They're supposed
Republic
to be
Gunship, I don't have that one.
color. You're really
Yes.
only supposed to notice
Look
the
at that.
yellow.
Look at that. Hang on, I'm gonna go full screen for you. Look at that. That's exactly what I mean. I would rather, I know that on the actual ship, this part is like battle damage, right? I would rather this just continue these are regular bricks right here. I'd rather you just continue here. I guess you could take this piece off and then just put another yellow piece there. We might be able to do that. And then just, I don't know, I'd rather just leave this unbattle damaged. I don't know. It's like, if you're not going to match the gray color, then why are you doing it? That is a huge complaint of mine too.
On for the sticker, but instead the entire piece looks discolored because the grays just clearly, to me, do not match, and they're not even close. And the end result actually just makes the Razor Crest look cheap, and naturally your eyes are going to be drawn to this bright yellow detailing on the build. So then it just draws your eyes more to the fact that these are stickers, and
Coleman, does the gunship have stickers on it? I don't recall.
it's not like a printed piece or anything, and the end result it just makes it look cheap. And then sure, there's a whole other issue on the top of the Razor Crest where you have more of these horribly mismatched stickers, where I tried my best to line them up and I didn't do it perfectly. And then 2, because your eyes are more drawn to it, yeah, it doesn't look that great because I didn't do a 100% perfect job. So that's obviously another issue in of itself, that had these pieces have been printed, they'd have been lined up perfectly.
I think that's probably where most of the sticker hate starts, is from those of us who are just like not great at putting on stickers. And that's valid. You are valid for having that. That's, you know, if that's where you start with your sticker hate, you know what? Welcome, brother. Welcome to the fold of anti-sticker. But this one is pretty egregious. It's still like one of my favorite sets, but I kind of forget about it because it's up a little higher, so I don't see it. But seeing the top down like this, I'm reminded that, like, yeah, that's rough.
Every single time for everyone. But at least if the
stickers
grays had matched to the brick that you're placing them on, it would have looked so much better at the very least. But to me, this is something that every time I look at the Razor Crest, I just kind of think, ugh, that kind of sucks. The Jango Fett and AT-AT driver helmets are also
I don't have
sticker quality.
I don't have the Jango Fett one. I don't really care so much for the AT-AT. The Jango Fett helmet would be really cool. But I have plenty of helmets. They're not even displayed right now because I literally have no place to put them all. So they're all in containers.
To me was just extremely disappointing. Not only with the Jango Fett helmet, you have just the absolute pain of a time placing all of these lines around the entire top part of the helmet, but the color is extremely noticeable. Again, how it is just not the same color as the brick, and it's the only flaw in the Jango Fett helmet is just these stickers. If they were printed, it would have been a 10 out of 10 helmet set easily. The AT-AT driver helmet again has a lot of stickers providing a lot of detail. Luckily, the Imperial logos on the top are printed, but these striped stickers like run down the middle and then on the sides and the back.
Okay, so this is what I mean. Like, why? Why is that? Lutz Magoots, hello, good morning. Why exactly are the radar dishes printed? Like, look at this.
Providing a lot of detail. Luckily,
okay, so like, why are these printed? I suppose the point would be, well, they're really hard to put on correctly, so we printed that, and it's like that's my whole point. That was me lovingly grabbing Lego, you know. I was just lovingly. There's no malice there at all. But that's my whole point, is that they're hard to put on and they're hard to get just right. So like if your point of printing these ones here are because it's hard to put it on. Well, that's my point too. I'm confused. Are we not talking about the same thing? I'm talking about the same thing you're talking about. Oops, sorry, wrong one. What do you mean? What do you mean? The dome shape, so you can't have a clean sticker. I mean, I can't have a clean sticker on all the other ones either. Movie accurate Fett helmet. Movie accurate? That's fun. That's fun. Hey, when I'm in these large screens like this, would you guys like a little picture-in-picture? Maybe somewhere like while I'm doing the bigger screen, maybe somewhere down, maybe up here. I could put the what I'm doing on the Lego table as well, or is that like too much going on? Because I plan on switching between like this and this, right? And sometimes I want you guys to see the video up close, and other times I might not. But would you be interested in having like a little picture-in-picture on this scene of like what I'm doing on the Lego table? Be easy enough to add. It'd be fun to see hands too. Okay, cool. I'll work on that. Because sometimes it'll work like this if we're just listening to somebody talk. But if I want you to see something, I'll go into the bigger scene. Anyway. Okay, I'll work on that. Actually, I'm going to write it down. Otherwise, I'll forget. Table view on React screen. All right. There we go. Hands.
Imperial logos on the top are printed, but these striped stickers like run down the middle and then on the sides and the back. Everything else is just not color matched really well at all. So it just makes the set, again, on display, not look that good. And then for another more recent release, we have the Battle of Fallujah Separatist MTT, a build that I actually really do like a lot. I think it looks so cool. The
Depends on what your hands are doing.
It looks fantastic, but then you just have the opposite when it comes to the stickers, like the primary.
That is a really
sensors
cool MTT
or
though.
Eyes on the very top of the MTT. That gray just doesn't match at all. And then same thing with the Separatist logos on the sides.
That's
Again,
so
the gray.
You guys have the colors. You know what the colors are. You're the ones who made them. So the fact that they don't care about the stickers being offset on the color like that, that's again leads me more into my idea that they are just cutting corners. They're just cutting corners because it's gonna be cheaper for them to do so, and that is sad. You know, I get it. They're a company. They got to make profit. They got to turn a profit for their shareholders. Boo, gross, yuck. But at what cost? At what cost? Make the background. Yeah, why are they not clear stickers? That's actually a really good point, Ursa. I bet they probably looked into like doing some clear stickers at some point. They probably still add a little bit of a sheen to stuff that might not be what they want, but R&D that thing, you know? R&D that. But you know what? They should at least try it if they haven't. That's a good point.
Just doesn't match, and it clearly stands out as a sticker, which is very disappointing because
it would be better than off color.
Otherwise, looks really, really awesome. With the UCS Jango
rename.
Fett Slave 1.
I want this set so bad. Rename the stream to Mega Lego Sticker Rant. I'm not adding the S. You can't make me. But you know what? I might do that when I post it to YouTube. I might change the VOD name. I really do want this set. It was $300. The Jango Fett's one that I have, you can't quite see it. It's all the way up over here. I need to find a way that you can see the entire collection. But the Jango Fett one that I have is it's like one of my favorite ones. And this one looks so cool. The way that they got the back to like those curves. Holy cow. You know, oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. Oh, hello there. I don't know if I said hello to Lutz Magoots 5 minutes ago, but if not, sorry, buddy. Hi, good morning. And Koro, good morning to you as well. Thanks for clocking in, guys. Thanks for starting your shift with me today. We're talking Lego. We're talking stickers. This, I'm sure, will not be the last time we talk. I want to hear what he says about this set, though.
When we have these stickers that are on the bottom of the windshield piece, which are there to provide the correct shaping.
Okay, yeah.
However, to me at least, it's pretty noticeable that
the same ones are on. Yeah, not the same ones. They're a little grayer than white on the Boba Fett one, but they exist there as well.
The white of the sticker doesn't match up to the white of any of the pieces that are surrounding it. It's all supposed to look.
I would say, compared to the UCS Razor Crest, I would say this is less egregious to me. It's still bad, but like this one is a little bit less so. I think it blends pretty well. But for, again, $300 piece, when the Boba Fett one was $200. $300, like, yeah, it definitely wasn't free, Koro. We get 10K points to do this, you know. Also, if there isn't a clear sticker material that works well, invent it, Lego. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I dare anyone to try Gundam transfers. Those are diabolical and true hell. I know that other hobbies have it worse when it comes to stickers, for sure. Yeah, totally. I mean, but that's the thing, is we're not making models. We're not painting Warhammer figures here. You know, that is not what the Lego hobby is about. And it's okay for your hobby to be about that. It's not what Lego is about. But now we're making it all of a sudden into this, like, you got to have nerves of steel and the steadiest of hands in order to match these stickers. And even then, if you do a perfect job, the color's going to be off a little bit, and there's nothing you can do about that. All right. Still awake from last night. It feels like smiling friends, but needed more oatmeal. Okay. Man, I miss Glenn, right? Should we just throw Glenn in the chat here while Spooky's not streaming? We got to find a way. I told Spooky a while back that like it'd be really funny to like incorporate Glenn into the YouTube videos as well. Like have him provide content, like ask a question or something. I was like, oh, thanks for asking, Glenn. You know, I think that could be really funny. I miss the stream starting song. That is such a hit. Like, it is so great. I think about it sometimes just while can we get Spooky to post that song somewhere so I can just like listen to it on my downtime? It's so great. It's so great. Good morning, Drew Keld. How you doing, buddy? All right, let's keep going.
Look like one solid piece, and to me it just does not at all. You just notice, oh yeah,
there are
that's
gaps
a sticker, because you can tell the white just doesn't match any of those other pieces. And while we are talking about the UCS Jango Fett Slave 1,
Sortie did
let's
crush it.
just bring up how fun it was to place all of those stickers on the seismic charge that's in the
Oh no, that's horrible. Oh, that would make me so mad.
That's something that
he did a good job with his. I would mess this up 100%.
I really think Lego should have printed to make sure it lined up and
wow.
looked really good, because that just was not a fun building experience at all when it came to doing these stickers for these sites.
I would like to get this one eventually, but I don't know. I don't know if I could justify the $300, you know.
I just wanted to take a little bit of time and dive into a few different examples from my collection in detail, just to make sure the point I'm trying to make about these stickers, and in my opinion, how they really just don't match the colors that they're trying to be placed on at all. I just wanted to make sure that I spent some time and went over some examples in a little bit of detail for you guys. Now,
you're absolutely right. It's an instant vibe. You're right.
What also confuses me is Lego's consistency between what things they will and won't print for sets. Take the Acclimator
Here we
and
go.
the Invisible Hand. Both of them are
This is my big thing too. It doesn't make any sense which ones they choose to print. Now, somebody pointed out before when we were doing the Game Boy, I don't remember who it was, speak up now or forever hold your peace, but somebody said that like, oh, well, they, it's based on like, if it's a big colorful piece, they'll have that as a sticker. But if it's like a single color, like on the gray of the Game Boy, then we'll print that. But I was like, if you've gone through all the trouble of printing all that, why would you not just print all of them? There was only 2 stickers, right? Only 2 stickers for the game cartridges. Why not just go the whole way? Anyway, let's see what he says about this, because this will be interesting.
The Starship Collection, both of them are currently on shelves, and both of them have what you would call 2 elements on each side of the build that would be up for either being printed pieces or stickers. The Acclimator gets all printed pieces, and it looks absolutely fantastic. The Invisible Hand on the other side.
Kind of. Wait, though. Like, this is a printed piece right here, this one? Because that doesn't look straight. Hold. You guys see what I'm seeing? This is a printed piece that looks like it's cutting off right there. The mini scale sets are really nice. I don't have the Acclimator. That's the one of the series I don't think I have. Why didn't I should have gotten that for Christmas. I should have asked for that one for Christmas. It's not out of print already, is it? They're really nice. I like it. The Falcon is probably one of my favorite ones. I have way too many Millennium Falcons, but that MIDI scale is like so much fun. The Venator looks very cool. Yeah. Okay, hang on.
Gets stickers. They're a lot more.
Do you guys see what I'm seeing?
Because they're generally smaller than what you would get for the Acclimator, and they're on curved pieces.
Do you see what I'm seeing about this one though? If this is printed, I would have thought that that's a sticker because it was horribly applied. If that's printed, that would also make me mad. Do we all just have like Lego OCD? Is that the problem?
And then to boot, the color matching between the grays is not that brilliant. So you get 2 wildly different experiences between sets within even the same subline within Lego Star Wars that are both currently on shelves. All printed pieces, they all look great with the Acclimator. All stickers, a pain to put on, and don't look that great with the Invisible Hand.
Yeah, the original MIDI scale Falcon, nice. You could swap a couple of pieces so it could sit in the Home One hanger base set. That's pretty cool.
Like, that just does not make sense to me at all. You think Lego would just print all of them, considering these are
print them all or put them all as stickers.
Display sets. That's what they are.
Yep.
Make them look as good as possible for a more premium line. I will say, thank God, at least Lego is now printing all of the display plaques.
I noticed
to the stickers that we used to get. That is certainly a step that Lego did in the right direction. That was.
Which one did I notice? I'm trying to wait until this guy takes a pause before pausing myself, but he keeps going. He's much like me. He never ends his sentences. He just kind of runs on, which I do as well. Which one did I get recently? What's my... the TIE Interceptor, I think, was not a sticker. Yeah, I remember thinking that, like, oh, wow, those are not stickers anymore. That's pretty nice. Those circles on the Jedi Starfighter are the whole point. They have made those pieces. They have made those as printed pieces and stickers. Doesn't make any sense, right? Doesn't make any sense at all.
Though they should have done that a lot sooner, in my opinion, than they actually did. But at least that's a change we have seen. But I do think there needs to be more done in that direction.
I am sure that I'm 100% sure that there's an economical reason why they judge each set as like, should we print this versus should we not? And I think if it hits a certain threshold, they do. However, I would have thought that threshold would be how much is a consumer willing to pay for this. If the consumer's willing to pay $1,000, we should be willing to put printed pieces in the Lego Death Star, right? Like that's kind of to me what it should be. The Game Boy being like $60 is really interesting to me that most of those things were printed. Now, yeah, granted the cartridge things weren't, but like most of the stuff there was printed. And those were like Game Boy specific stickers too. So you can't make the case that it's because it can't be like reused in another set. So that's why they would do a sticker. It's like, well, the Game Boy ones aren't being reused. You know, it's literally says Nintendo Game Boy on it. What do you want? What do you want? And they probably did it to retain the color that he's talking about, the color matching. But I don't know. There's got to be an economical reason for it. I'm sure there's somewhere somebody's doing some analytics or some AI is crunching some numbers, or machine learning before AI was marketed to us. Somebody's doing it. And maybe if I ever work for Lego, I'll find out who it is. And then I'll probably be on their side because they'll be like, actually, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
And while for the most part I don't mind stickers in sets, there are certainly examples of when the building experience is very hurt by Lego giving you stickers over printed pieces, like the duel on Peridia, which I filled up with a lot more characters just to make it kind of an overall cool little display piece from the Ahsoka show. Okay. But all of the
this set, guys, this set, I think this one and then the Obi-Wan set that's very similar, it's just like him and Darth Vader dueling, is ridiculously expensive for what you get. For, again, talking about the Game Boy, right? It's actually right behind my head here. I don't know if you can see it. It's right. Oh, it's right there. I need lights. I need lights on this display. I got to figure something else out. But yeah, like, so again, that was $60. And I think was the duel on Peridia and the Obi-Wan one like $80, I think. Anyway,
everything in fact with this set are stickers, and placing those yellow lines.
Those are all stickers. Oh no, those are all stickers. Oh no. Yeah, I'm glad I never got this one. I mean, this one just doesn't seem like it would be a fun set to own anyway. So I was like, whatever. I would love to have a Shin Hati. I do have a Shin Hati. Never mind, I do have one from the other sets. That's criminal. Yeah. That's so mean.
Brutal process. If you don't line it up perfectly, it just is not going to look good at all. And this is a great example, I think, of when Lego really should have printed pieces for a set like this, when you have to really line something up absolutely perfectly. And two, for the floor at least, they only would have needed 2 separate elements and then just print a ton of them. A straight line and a quarter circle line. That's it for the floor. They just needed to have those 2 elements printed and make a ton of them. And then, sure, you know what? Even if the pieces for the pillars were stickers, they don't look that bad and were, at least in my opinion, easier to line up than the ones on the floor. But this was not a fun building experience at all. And I really wish Lego would have given us all printed pieces for this set, because it just ruins the fun, for me at least, with this build. It just became just this tedious, painful process that I just couldn't wait to be done with. And
that would really ruin that one.
Oh, sticker color matching a
here's
lot
the gunship.
Non-issue is when Lego would use more transparent stickers instead of just
straight to jail.
All be a solid color. And I don't have.
You just said transparent stickers. Wait, does the gunship have transparent stickers? Coleman T16.
Have a ton of sets that really utilized transparent stickers readily accessible, but with the UCS Republic gunship and then the 2009 ATT, you have some transparent stickers, which, yes, there were issues with them as well if you got any little hair or dust pieces underneath the sticker.
Okay, that's fair enough with the hair and dust, but Ursa, this is it right here. This is what you're talking about. They have made them.
they then would show through the sticker, which is maybe why Lego moved away from them. But then we kind of
Wait,
traded
what would show
one
through the
issue,
sticker?
in my
Hang on, sorry. I
opinion, for
was talking
hair
over
or
you.
dust pieces underneath the stickers. They then would show
hair or
through
dust,
the
yeah.
sticker, which is maybe why Lego moved away from them.
I think I could deal with that. I think I could find a way. I'd probably wait to put the stickers on at the end and do what that guy did in the beginning, where you kind of like dust them off, put a little soapy water down to make sure that they're like perfect.
But then we kind of traded one issue, in my opinion, for a different one.
That
And
looks
at least
great.
To me, I would rather have the stickers be
Yeah.
transparent and have to be a lot more careful avoiding dust than just placing them
That one honestly looks like really solid. Like,
on, and the color matching.
I would think that that's printed.
be where I would want it to be.
I would think that that is a printed piece, but those are actually stickers.
Just something else around this whole conversation
I
that
think that's
definitely could
printed,
not
though.
leave out of this video is
I think,
that
right?
we used to have transparent stickers that, to me, looking at them, I think
Back in
they look
2009.
better. So I clearly think
I didn't know that. I didn't know that we used to have transparent stickers. That's pretty wild.
that Lego has a pretty big problem when
Wow.
it comes to the quality of their stickers. But the intention behind this video isn't just for me to say that I think Lego stickers suck at times. It's to help bring about change,
It is for me.
help aid in the discussion, and bring another voice to it, to then hopefully see Lego make some changes based on this feedback from the community and help see them just improve their quality with the stickers in this case. I love Lego Star Wars. I mean, quite obviously. I want to see
can
it
tell.
succeed. I want to see it be the best version
This
of
guy
itself
seems cool.
that it can be, and I want to see the community be in a really good place. And I do think it's unacceptable that when I plan on going and buying the $650 Ultimate Collector Series Venator, that I'm going into that
Oh,
purchase
look
knowing
at that. Oh, look at the mismatched colors on a $650 set. Oh, that's painful. That's painful. I seem cool. I mean, I don't know. People would beg to differ about what I'm doing here today, but you know, whatever.
that the
We do what we
stickers
want to
are
do.
going to suck. They're not going to be color matched to the rest of the build. We've seen that in other reviews and other videos people have made, and people actually make third-party replacement pieces for those stickered pieces so that you actually get something that
I'm
looks
sorry.
good.
Solid Brick Studios. We literally had a land member, David, go and print these and then sell them because he thought they were so bad. That is pretty cool. I'm not so up on I'm kind of a purist. So I don't really like the idea of doing like third party stuff, but if the sticker is that bad, especially for a $600 set,
Good on display. I
be
definitely
worth
think
it.
that is unacceptable that Lego standards have fallen to that level. Clearly, if that's what they are producing, they are fine with it. I haven't seen Lego actually come out and address the quality of the sticker color matching. Personally, I've never seen anything like that. So if that's the product they're producing,
I think I've followed this guy before, Solid Brick Studios. He looks really familiar, or he's been on like a different channel before. I think I've seen his setup before. I like his shelves. They're very homemade. I like that a lot.
means that is the standard that they are okay with. And to me, that is personally unacceptable. So I wanted to come on and make this video and talk about things and aid in the discussion and help give Lego some feedback and hopefully see them make these changes. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video, a bit of a rant / different discussion for the channel, but I want to make some of these videos as well and not just be someone who strictly makes Lego Star Wars reviews. So if there are any other things you want to see me talk about, let
That
me
was
know
very
in the
cool.
comments
All right,
down
we're going to go ahead and pause that there. I didn't mean to watch the whole thing, but that was a great video. So I want you guys to check out Obi-Wan Studios. Let's see what else I got on their channel real quick. We'll just take a quick look just to see what they've been talking about. Mandalorian Speeder review. So mostly reviews. Worst minifigure of 2026 already. We're only 14 days in, buddy. I do want that mini AT-AT. I do want that one. I don't think I need another BB-8. Anyway, I should make a list of the ones that I want. All Jango Fett sets ranked. That's pretty cool. Top 10 sets that I want. I guess the ones that don't like exist yet. There's the sticker rant. This is just 2 months ago. Awesome. Okay. He's very niched into the Lego Star Wars. I love that. I'm gonna have to give it a sub. We'll maybe check out some more of those. He seems like somebody I would want to be friends with. Oh, he's a Canadian. He's a Canadian. And that's not, there's nothing wrong with that. It just makes me sad because why can't they ever be here? Why do all the cool people have to be elsewhere, you know? Anyway, well, maybe we'll check out more from Obi-Wan Studios. Great name. Great name. Great name. I don't know if I've ever really watched a Lego Star Wars or a Lego set review in general. It's just not really content I'm super like interested in. But maybe I need to give it a shot because that was very informative. I like that a lot. And I have to go. It's getting kind of late. I have to go, guys. Is this a raid sticker or are we a printed brick? Lick us and find out. Monsters are raiding our way to your stream. I love that.
Oh shoot!
I don't think
Guys,
you're
I was supposed to go to work today. I gotta go.
I gotta go. You're so right, Gelt. You're so right. I don't think you need to lick them. Have you been licking your stickers this whole time? No wonder. They just don't stick. They're not sticky enough. I take it off the thing. I give it a lick. And I place it on the set. And it doesn't work. And I don't know why. They never stay in place. Give us a little soapy lick. I like... All right. On that note, thank you guys for being here for the pre-work coffee hour. Let's get over to the old twitch.tv/LutzMcGeertz. LutzMcGoots. There we go. I need to bring my keyboard over here.
Much
Whoa,
easier
too loud.
To,
Too loud. There you go. There you go. So if you guys enjoy gaming, let's get over to LutzMcGoots. I do plan on maybe sometime raiding into some other Lego creators here on Twitch. Just kind of broaden the broaden our family. Nah, we're not a family. Let's not be parasocial about it. Broaden our appeal to other audiences. There we go. Branch out. Branch out. That's what it is. I hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful Wednesday. Not even Tuesday, it's Wednesday. We'll do some other raiding out to other places when we have a little bit more time. Maybe if we ever end like a little earlier, we will. But the raid has been created. We have our raid message. Please make sure you copy that from Ursa. I have it copied myself. There it is. And go show some love to LutzMcGoots. All right, guys. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you here tomorrow. Same time, same place, same non. Have a good one. And may your stickers always be the correct color and put on correctly. And may your stickers always be printed instead. May your stickers be non-existent. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.